What is up, Raiders? What is up, the people of Speranza? It's your boy Kapza, and I'm back with another video. So, we're getting our first update. The North line drops tomorrow, 13th of the 11th. 13th of November 2025. The frontier expands north. We'll have a look a little bit of what they're saying. So, stay tuned. Give the video a like. Drop a sub if you want to enjoy some more Arc Raiders content from me, and drop a comment and let me know what you think about the duo queue matchmaking. Do you think it's a mistake? Do you think it's good that they added it? Also, what do you think about the use of AI in video games? I think it's perfectly fine, in my opinion, in some cases. Do I think a little bit of the emotion and perhaps roboticism of some of the voices are bad? Yeah, I do. It's not my favorite thing, but you know, let's have a discussion about it below. So, what they say here: Raiders beneath Speranza, a sprawling network of tunnels, and it seems that some have been sealed off with great effort. However, with ingenuity and elbow grease, nothing stays hidden forever. Will you join Speranza's effort to rebuild the tunnels and connect what has been lost? Join the Community Unlock event. So, on November 13th, the Community Unlock event, Breaking New Ground, begins. In this event, players are asked to contribute resources to the tunnel project. In Speranza, nothing comes for free, and the tunnel project is no different. Basic materials must be collected and donated for the restoration of the tunnels to reach the 5th map, Stella Montis. Any player that has played at least 5 rounds can participate in the community effort. So the materials that they're going to need are metal parts, fabric, chemicals, rubber parts, plastic parts. But your efforts will not go unrewarded. Donations in the Breaking New Ground event will earn merits, a new event currency that will fuel the next phase of progression. While there is a cap on how many merits can be earned for material donation, additional contributions will aid Speranza in reaching Stella Montis more quickly. Once completed, the restoration of the tunnels and unlocking the Stella Montis will trigger Phase 2, Staking Our Claim, a new progression track. So guys, what I think this means is basically how in Helldivers, if you've all played it, you're trying to basically all together play and unlock unlock or defeat the Terminid on a specific planet, or defeat the automatons on a specific planet, and it's got progression marked as the whole community is doing, right? So it'll probably be in percentages or something like that for the amount of metal parts, fabric, chemicals, rubber parts, and plastic parts that we all collect, which is really, really cool to see them adding like a basically new way for you all to see your progression as a community in the game, which is really awesome. And now the map that will unlock is called Stella Montis. And what they say below on Stella Montis is carved deep into the northern mountains, Stella Montis tempts raiders to explore an abandoned facility that remains relatively well preserved compared to the wreckage of the lower Rust Belt. Cold, sterile, these ruins hint at what humanity left behind in its push towards the stars. The reconnection of the tunnels to Stella Montis will trigger the opening of Phase 2, Staking Our Claim. This is a new progression track with personal rewards and challenges, and will run for a limited time until December. That is really cool. I think we're all going to enjoy this. By the way, my personal opinion, Stella Montis is an underground map. I think it's going to be very PvP focused with a lot of good loot, just like Labs is in Escape from Tarkov. I think it's going for a similar vibe, right? So there's going to be new Arc enemies, gameplay items, and more. Raiders who investigate Stella Montis will recover rare resources, new gameplay items, maybe even schematics for long-lost technology. The North Line update is also introduces 2 new Arc enemies, each bringing distinct challenges to those who are brave enough to venture topside. The Matriarch is an impossible Arc machine that makes the Queen look friendly and can be found during the specific map condition. The Shredder will first appear in Stella Montis, challenging raiders to stay sharp in close quarters encounters. Cool, okay. The new Arc are the Matriarch and the Shredder. So Shredder is going to be like a close quarters combat Arc, and the Matriarch is going to be a huge machine. Wait, that maybe changes my opinion a bit. The map might not be fully indoors. It might have a little bit of an outside section. Okay, cool. New weapon and gameplay items. New legendary weapon. 3 new mines. That's really cool. 2 new grenades. Nice. And new Stella Montis quests, which is really cool. And then looking ahead, the North Line is just the beginning of the Arc Raiders post-launch roadmap. The next update, Cold Snap, arrives in December, which introduces Flickering Flames event, a new Snowfall map condition, the awaited Expedition Project Raider reset, and more. Okay, so in December we're looking for the Expedition Project reset, where you will get a Raider reset, and yeah, this update is absolutely another W from Embark Studios and the guys at Arc Raiders. This is amazing. as I said previously, this team is absolutely doing their best to keep this game's hype alive. We're all loving it. I think it's going to be fantastic. Let me know your thoughts below on what you think the map's going to be like, the map conditions are going to be like. What do you think? It's going to be a close quarters combat map? Do you think there's going to be a little bit of maybe an outside area or not? I don't know. I personally think this is going to be one of the best things of the year because of the new map. I don't think they're going to have another map released before the end of the year, in my opinion. I think Stella Montis is going to close the year off with that map, and then they're going to leave us with that content. But it seems like they've got a roadmap scheduled. It seems like their roadmap is absolutely locked in, just like they are, for giving us the best possible content around. Also, a quick thing I do want to get into is they also released another update regarding duo matchmaking and the store update. They did mention, well, there was a lot of talk on Twitter, on X, my bad, about duo matchmaking and getting it prioritized for people that are playing duos instead of trios. A lot of people like this, which is really, really cool. I play duos quite a bit of the time with my wife, and trios with my friends, and then sometimes I'm solo. I like the fact that they're working to prioritize it. What they did say about it, though, is that, let's have a look. We've been silently testing, and we have silently tested and enabled duo prioritized matchmaking. Beginning earlier this week, duo matchmaking will work like this. First, we prioritize solos, then squads to play separately. After that, we prioritize duos to play with other duos, and for trios to play with trios. Please note that this is not a 100% guaranteed system, so you may run into different constellations of players other than your own. Listen, it's not going to be perfect. They're going to get it as much as they can. I'm just really happy that they've managed to go ahead and add the duo matchmaking queue, which is really, really cool. Again, guys, this is not 100% guaranteed that you're going to get duos. Sometimes you will get trios, sometimes you will get duos, sometimes you will get other solo players, although that will be more rare. Also, they've mentioned the store cosmetic prices. We've heard your feedback. We've reviewed our prices and made adjustments to lower prices where applicable. Revised prices will go live tomorrow, Thursday the 13th at 10:30 CET. For any raider who has already made a purchase on the old pricing, we'll compensate you for the difference. That is unbelievable. They're compensating people for the differences of what they're changing in the pricing module. That is crazy. Another Embark W. They're giving you your coins back so that you can spend them on something else. Unbelievable. We love to see it. Love to see it. Awesome. These Raider tokens will be refunded back into your account automatically in the coming week. Sweet, dude. Hell yeah. Okay, what they said about Raider decks in the end. At the moment, we have one free Raider deck available for all the players. In the future, you'll see both free and premium Raider decks. Important things to note. Gameplay items are only in free Raider decks. To help you along the way as a new Raider, we have included some gameplay items in the free Raider deck which can be unlocked via progression. Okay, I see. So for example, when they give you mines, when they give you a new augment, when they give you some, for example, the cloak, the arc cloak that they cannot see you anymore, those things will only be in the free Raider decks, which is really, really cool. So there's no pay-to-win items in the premium Raider decks. The focus for premium Raider decks are based on cosmetics and convenience for who likes that type of thing, which is really, really awesome. Oh my goodness, another W. These guys are just dropping Ws. These guys really are taking into account what the community is saying, and we love to see it. That is that. That is that for this video, guys. Drop a like, drop a sub, do all the things. I'm also live on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. I'm live everywhere. Kick. So go ahead and check out the links in the description below and drop by the stream sometimes and say hi. Thanks a lot for staying this far. Love you all. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.